Welcome, my people. Welcome to another edition of Just Reasoning Live. Just Reasoning is a show put together by my Soul Rebel Productions, where we discuss issues of relevance to the Caribbean community. We have a special episode tonight. You may or may not know, but June in the United States is Caribbean American Heritage Month. So this episode will be dedicated to the Caribbean. The other episodes we talk about, police and, the problems going on in our society. This week, we're going to take it a little more lighthearted, even though those issues still persist and they may come up during the show at some point. But we're going to dedicate this to the Caribbean. You can see my beautiful background. Someplace in Jamaica where we all wish we were right now, but such is life.
Right.
I'm one of your hosts, C-Dub. Joining me tonight are my other hosts. Take it away, introduce yourselves.
Text, CFO, man behind the clothing line, Rebel Collection.
And I am Lioness tonight. Last week I was Officer Stanislaus, so I'm wearing my other hat tonight. Hey guys.
And
Welcome.
Who's Lioness?
Who's Lioness?
What does she do?
A fierce Houston promoter, one of the best females to do it.
Yes, she is. I give
Can't
her
argue with
that.
that.
She's a great promoter. As any great promoter will do, you have an event coming up, you wear a shirt that promotes what you have going on. So, Alter Ego, we'll give her a chance to talk about that.
So remember, plug it now or later.
There we go. Yeah, no, go on, man. Go ahead, fucking Carrie.
So do remember, it's all about Alter Ego, the ultimate Juve style cooler fete on the beach, Caribbean style. And that will be next week, Saturday at Magnolia Gardens Park. Follow me on Instagram at Houston, Texas, Alter Ego, and also Linus Promotions page for more details.
All right. So the promoter hat on this week. Last week she had on the police hat. We talked about those issues. So not this week, but we'll give her some help throughout the show.
I'm sure.
All right. So as I mentioned, June is Caribbean American Heritage Month. As I say that, I'm sure many of you have never heard that before. I personally, as somebody who is very Caribbean and very active in the Caribbean community, I did not know that such a thing existed until probably in the past 5 years or so. We as Caribbean people were used to celebrating all occasions, all our different, whether it be independence or different carnivals. Caribbean American Heritage Month is something that started in 2006. So the history behind it, Congresswoman Barbara Lee, she's a congresswoman from California, still in Congress today. She introduced a resolution to recognize a month to celebrate the contributions of Caribbean people to the United States throughout history. And in 2006, that proclamation was signed by George W. Bush. So we can talk all we want about Bush, and of course nowadays everybody would take Bush as president right now.
Voila.
Versus what we have, hey, Bush is anyway. So we can thank Bush for that. He actually signed that into law, if you will. And so the purpose of Caribbean American Heritage Month was just to recognize the significance of Caribbean people and their descendants from the history and culture of the United States. So in this episode, we're going to talk about what that history looks like, contributions made by Caribbean people, either direct immigrants from the Caribbean or their parents' and some Caribbean land. So many may not know this, but from the very foundation of the country, one of the founding fathers was from the Caribbean. Alexander Hamilton, who, there's the famous musical, I guess it is, that's going on, all across the world, Hamilton, it's about Alexander Hamilton. He was actually born in Nevis in the Caribbean. I think he lived there till he was about 8 years old, and from he left there, he moved to St. Croix. So he's like a real Caribbean person, and he's actually one of the founding fathers of this country. So from the very beginning of this country, we unite. We have been in this country from the very beginning, from the very foundation, and that's something to be very proud of.
Very super proud.
Yeah. So from a number standpoint, as far as how many Caribbean immigrants live in the United States, and this is probably like first generation, because the number, we probably know more than 13 million Caribbean people, not personally, but that. So overall, there are 13 million Caribbean immigrants living in the USA today. 5.8 million Puerto Ricans. You'd expect that to be the highest number because they are United States citizens.
Part of the United States,
can come here whenever they want, as long as they can afford that ticket. 1.1 million Jamaicans, 200,000 Trinis, about 19,000 from the VI.
That's okay. That's okay. Our presence is known in our small numbers. Thank you.
It's definitely not a small number. Hey, it's because Trinis, I'll give them this. Of course, I represent JMICA. Trinis represent and stand out wherever you go. They, I didn't really interact with Trinis until I went to college. I just pretty much grew up in Jamaica, around all Jamaicans, moved here, pretty much all Jamaicans. Once I went to college and I'm in the Caribbean Student Association, then, if you look at Trinis that were in there, you go to any event, they are the talk of the place, and they just have that kind of vibe. So,
right.
Big up TNT, massive. You made we have representatives here from Trinidad and Tobago. We have Lioness and I think Dwayne is now. They're redoing your citizenship, your honorary Trinidad citizenship. Yeah.
No, sir. I didn't sign off on that. Not yet.
Well, my better half has that card, so I'm good. I'm good to go.
Much better half. All right, so I want to read the statement that Barbara Lee made. She released a statement in honor of the month, and I think it's a few sentences, but I think it kind of speaks to why this month matters and why we need to do more to celebrate it and make it be more known. So here goes from the desk of Congresswoman Barbara Lee. It is an honor to once again mark June as Caribbean American Heritage Month. Caribbean Americans have added to our history, culture, and community in countless ways. The unique relationship between the United States and the Caribbean has enriched both regions, and this month is a wonderful time to celebrate our shared past and future. This month also provides opportunity for us to pursue new partnerships on a number of issues with our Caribbean neighbors. From trade, immigration, disaster preparedness, to poverty eradication and ending HIV/AIDS, the United States and the Caribbean share a number of mutual policy interests. I encourage everyone to mark this month by learning more about the many contributions of the Caribbean American community has made to our nation. Caribbean Americans have enhanced our social, economic, and cultural landscape and enriched our society every day through entrepreneurship, artistic endeavors, sports, civic engagement, and many other vocations. This month and every other month, I encourage you to join me in celebrating the Caribbean American community. I thought that was a great statement. It kind of sums up why this matters. Like I said, we've been here from the beginning, from the foundation of the country, and continue to add to this country in value. So